Hello, everybody, and welcome to a session of Bellingham Treehouse Yoga. Bringing it indoors tonight just for the sake of time. So I figured we would do a little Friday flow here just to get you ready for the weekend, get you nice and stretched out. I'll be joined by my co-host Roscoe, who may dart in and out of the picture occasionally if he's feeling so inclined. So what I want to start with tonight is essentially the toe stretch. And if you've never done the toe stretch before, it's intense for sure. What I want you to do is go ahead and come onto your shins, and you're going to tuck your toes. So all 10 of your toes are pointing towards your knees. And it doesn't take long for this to get quite uncomfortable, but it's just a great way to start to stretch into the fascia of your feet. So sit up tall the entire time you're doing this. It's a great place to start into your meditation. Big inhales and exhales through your nose. Going to pull your navel to your spine here. And sometimes I like to do things to distract from the feeling and sensation that I'm getting in this pose, although there is something to be said for just sitting and living with your sensation that you've got to. But things you can do that are still beneficial while you're sitting in this pose. You can interlace your fingers behind your back and pull your palms away from your spine. Just a nice way to start to open up the chest and your shoulders. You can also come into eagle arms if you want to take one arm under the other. Press those palms together and lift them out and up. Just make sure you give equal time on both sides here. So take one more breath in and then switch the cross of your arms if you're doing eagle arms. And if you're really feeling this in your shins, I encourage you to try and just push through a little bit longer. One more big breath. Exhale, release your arms, shake everything out, and then go ahead and come onto your hands and knees here, and just come onto your, untuck your toes and just lean back, maybe lift one chin and the other, just sort of counter stretching. Big front of the shin stretch there. And then find that comfortable seat. Inhale to sweep your hands up. On your exhale, drop your right hand down, reach your left arm up and over. Plant that left sit bone into the ground and stretch, lengthening through that left side of your body. If it feels good, you can fold over your right knee. Also, option to open your chest up to the ceiling, to the sky, depending on where you are right now. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, bring both hands up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Go ahead and close your eyes, bow your head to your hands. Check something on my playlist real quick. Your next breath in, sweep your hands up high. Exhale, twist over to the right side. Sit up tall on that inhale. On your exhale, twist a little bit further. Make sure you're not caving into your core here, staying lengthened through your spine. Inhale, sweep your hands high. And exhale, twisting to the left side here. Lengthen through your spine, big reach to the crown of your head. On your exhale, twist a little further. Next breath in, hands come up. Exhale, uncross your legs, bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Inhale, sitting up tall. On your exhale, fold forward, just getting into the hips. Just some basic stuff tonight, just to keep you limbered up, feeling good. Maybe you've been sitting all week. It's time to get moving. It's the weekend. Inhale, go ahead and stop. Bring your legs a little bit wider, soles of your feet still together. And on your exhale, go ahead and fold forward. You're going to feel the stretch move into the outer hip here. Next breath in, go ahead and come on up. Stretching your feet out in front of you, do a pike position. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, fold forward. This is deep to get into early in class. If you've got tight hamstrings like I do, you may only be able to reach your toes or your ankles. There's no wrong way to do this. Just get that deep forward fold. Try to lengthen out through your chest here, reaching your chest towards your toes. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, go ahead and come up, finding Navasana here. So boat pose. You can have this bend in your legs, or if you'd like to stretch your legs out, you can. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to lower halfway for Ardha Navasana. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, halfway. On your inhale, this time, twist your torso to the right, knees to the left. Exhale, down. Inhale, up, twist left. Exhale, down. And just switching sides each time. Inhale, bring it up. Twist. Up, down, up, and moving. So you're starting to get that heart rate up, creating a little bit of heat. 2 more each side. After your second one, come back to inhale into Navasana. Exhale, halfway, hover and hold for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release here. Take a quick break, windshield wiper your legs. And then we're going to move into our snow angel push-ups. So make sure that you've got or snow angel steps. Make sure you have room on all sides of your hands and feet. And we're going to take a big breath. Inhale, snow angel, exhale up. Inhale down, snow angel, exhale up. So just keep doing these little snow angels. These are full core workouts here, getting all sides. Try and do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back up to Navasana, holding for 3, 2, 1. Halfway down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Roll over, cross knees. Take your cat-cow pose. On your inhale, find that cow. Exhale, curling around, finding cat pose. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And just go ahead and add in any side-to-side motions that you want. If it feels good to press back to child's pose, you can do that. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of a little more heating exercises here. So go ahead and come into your plank pose. We're going to play with push-up a little bit. So maybe take a slightly wider width with your arms here. Take a big breath in. Exhale, halfway down, pause. Inhale, up to side plank. Exhale, halfway down, pause. Inhale, switch side, I'm going left, up. Exhale, halfway down, pause. Inhale, press, right arm lifts. Exhale, halfway down, pause. Inhale, up to the left. Exhale, down one more time, each side. Inhale, up with the right. Exhale, halfway hold. Inhale, up, left. Exhale, back to plank. Take downward dog. Pedaling out your feet. We're going to play with a little more, another variation of push-ups here. Keep them with balance. So take your feet slightly wider here. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, down, come up. Left shoulder tap, right shoulder tap, left shoulder, right shoulder. Push up, down, come up. Left, right, push up. Left, right. One more. Push up. Woo. Left, right. Child's pose. So I'm doing kind of variation of a chaturanga push-up. So my arms aren't super wide here, which makes push-ups a lot harder when your arms are a little closer together. If you need a little more space, you can spread your arms a whole lot wider. Inhale, bring it on up and come to the corners of your mat. Take your hands off the corners of your mat. Puppy dog pose, Anahatasana. Drop that forehead down, spread your fingers wide. Next breath in, walk your hands to stack underneath your shoulders. Plant that left hand, inhale your right arm up.
Exhale, thread the needle. So pressing into the back of that right hand, you can walk your left arm forward or bring it behind your back for a half bind. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, bring that left hand down, step that left foot back. Now I want you just to open into a side plank again. So you're stepping into a side plank. Take a big breath. Exhale, halfway down. Press to plank. And then we're going to drop down to our hands and knees. Right hand centers. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle, second side. So pressing into the back side of my left arm. Walking right arm forward or taking that to a half bind. Take one more breath. Then we're going to bring that right hand back down. Right leg's coming back. And we're going to just bring it up. Pivot onto the outside of that right leg. Step back into side plank. One breath in. Exhale, full plank. Halfway down. Press up. Downward dog. So lots of warmth building in the shoulders here. Take a big inhale. Bottom of your exhale, find your squat at the top of the mat. Send your butt down, hands right to heart center here. Moving side to side, starting to feel the warmth coming into your body. We're going to release those hips. Next breath in, sweep your hands up high, sweep your hands up. Exhale, right back down to your squat. Inhale, bringing it up. Exhale, right back down, hands to heart center. Stay here. Wedge those elbows right in between your knees. Moving side to side. Inhale, sweep your hands high, heel toe your feet to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gonna move through our sun salutations. Inhale, hands come up, big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga, this should be very familiar to you now. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, find the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up, big reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga, option to throw in some more push-ups if you're feeling like it. Cobra up dog when you're ready. Downward facing dog. Getting warm for sure. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, find the top of the mat. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep those hands up, big reach. This time, left wrist into right hand, tilt to your right side. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, switch to the left. Inhale it up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. If you're jumping back, make sure you're jumping back and landing with soft elbows to protect your joints here. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Keep pedaling out your feet. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, find the top of the mat into your squat. Hello. Good place for a quick drink if you're feeling warm. It's hot in here tonight, so I'm going to take advantage. Come back to your center, back to your focus. Next breath in, sweep your hands up. Heel toe your feet to center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Next breath in, coming into chair pose, sit low. Hands high, one inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, right foot back, right knee down. Anjaneyasana. One breath in here. Exhale, your right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take that left foot, kick it out to the side for gate pose. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, we're gonna tip to the left side. Lovely groin stretch, inner hip stretch on that left side. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, you're gonna take that leg, bring it right in front of you. Straighten out that left leg, folding forward for Ardha Hanumanasana. Always the nicest, juiciest hamstring stretch here. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands come forward. Step that left foot back. Vinyasa. Cobra, up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts on your inhale. Step your right foot forward. Drop that left knee down. Anjaneyasana, sweep your hands high, breath in. Exhale that left hand down, right arm reaches up and over, side stretch here. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, that right foot's gonna kick out to the side for gate pose here. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, tipping over to the right side. Getting into those hips. Oh my gosh, this feels so nice after a long day of sitting. Whew. Inhale, bring your hands up. Kick that right foot, kick it forward. Folding over that right leg for Ardha Hanumanasana. You put pointing and flexing your foot, see what feels good. And your next breath in, bring your hands forward. I want you just to step to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Same thing, we're just gonna reverse the sides. Come on low, chair pose, sweep those hands up, big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, drop your left knee down. Anjaneyasana, sweep those hands high, big inhale. Exhale, take that right foot, slide it out to the right. Sweep your hands high on your breath in. Exhale, tipping over to that right side for gate pose, maybe coming a little lower this time. Inhale, bring it back up. Sweep that right foot forward, take your Ardha Hanumanasana. If you're feeling good, you can maybe bump that left foot back. If you have full splits in your practice, always feel free to take the full split if that's something you'd like to do here. One more breath in. Bottom of your exhale, bend into that right leg. Bring your hands forward, step back, move through Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg high. Step your left foot forward. Drop your right knee down. Anjaneyasana. Sweeping those hands up, breath in. Exhale, hands down, left foot to the left. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, tipping to that left side. Nice deep fold. On that left side, holding a little longer this time. Inhale, sweep both hands up, bringing that left leg forward. And obviously you can bump that knee back if it feels good for you. Big focus is just on your hamstring on that left side. Next breath in, bend through that left leg. Step your right foot forward to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, big fold. Take a ragdoll pose here. If it feels good, you can grab for your elbows. You can always traction your neck by grabbing the base of your skull. You can also interlace your fingers behind your back. Whatever feels right for you is exactly what you should be doing here. One more breath in. Exhale, release your hands down. Take your right foot, step it to the outside of that left foot so your pinky toes squish together. On your inhale, just sweep your hands high. And exhale, fold forward. So nice IT band stretch here. You can open that right arm to the sky if you want to go a little bit further into this. Otherwise, just enjoy that forward fold. One more inhale. Exhale, hands back down, switch the cross of your legs. And then inhale, sweep those hands up, big breath. Exhale, folding forward again. I like to drop my left hand down and open my right arm down and open my left arm to the sky. This is such a nice deep stretch. IT bands are hard to get here. are hard to get in general, so this is a great way to get there quickly. One more big breath in. Exhale, release your hand down, uncross your legs. Inhale, hands come high, big breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Starting sequences, find that chair pose right away onto your tippy toes tonight. Inhale those arms long, shoulders away from your ears. Hands to heart center. Heels lifting a little bit higher. Ooh. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway and flatten out your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Extend that right leg up. Stack and open your hip. Press that right heel down. Give good weight to both hands here. Don't just take all your weight out of your right hand. Really press that left heel down as you extend that right knee up. Going back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale. Bring it up. Right knee, right tricep. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Switch to left tricep for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Right foot up. Walk yourself to the back of your mat to standing splits. I have not much room, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a modification here. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, we're gonna come standing up, reach that right leg into your left thigh for a tree pose. Starting off with standing balances tonight. Working on stabilizer muscles, hands at heart center here, only holding for another second. One more inhale. On your exhale, right foot comes forward. Holding that right foot nice and high for 3, 2, 1. Step to the top of your mat. Right away, pivot to the left side, coming into Skandasana early here. So, right knee is bent. My left toes are to the sky. It's kind of hard to see from this angle, I think. Take one inhale here. Exhale, swinging it back to the back of the mat. Right toes are to the sky. Staying nice and low with my bum. Next breath, walking it forward. Plant that left hand. All the toes go to the right side for awkward lunge. Inhale, hips come high. Exhale, set your hips down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, come forward. Drop your left knee down. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, sweep those, Anjaneyasana. Hands come up, one big breath. On your exhale, just like we did earlier, that right foot's gonna come out for gate pose. Hands high. Exhale, fold into that right side. Inhale, bring your hands up. Take that right foot right back forward. Tuck your back toes, finding your crescent lunge. Inhale to reach your hands high. Exhale, cactus and tap that left knee. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, cactus and tap. Inhale, up. Hands to heart center. Take flying airplane pose here. Left leg lifting. Open your arms wide. Start to tip your right hand down and hips to the left for half moon pose. One more inhale. Landing back in your warrior 2. Inhale to reach that right arm forward. Exhale, big reverse. Inhale in reverse. Exhale to cartwheel your hands down. Step your foot back. Move through chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Downward facing dog. Second side, left leg lifts. Inhale. Stack and open that hip. Press that right heel down. Give good even weight into your hands. Inhale, left foot long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to kick it up. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, holding for 3, 2, 1. Switching sides for 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog. Walk your hands back to meet your back foot. Take your standing splits to the back of your mat. Modify if you don't have enough space. One more breath in. And then we're going to start to stand into a tree pose. If you like doing half lotus,
This side of tree, feel free to bring your foot higher up on your hip. Getting into those stabilizers right now, focusing on breath and balance. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, extend your left leg long. Hands come high. Hold that leg high for 3, 2, 1. Step that foot all the way forward. We're gonna pivot to the right side of our mat, dropping down to Skandasana. Left knee is bent, right toes are to the sky. Take a big inhale. On our exhale, we're gonna float to the back of the mat. One more big inhale here. Exhale, bringing it back forward. Pivot all the toes forward. Right hand plants, and we're gonna roll to the outside of all the feet. Everything's pointing to the left side. Inhale, hips are high. Exhale, set your hips down. This is getting into your IT band a little bit too. Inhale to reach those hands up. Drop that right knee down. Anjaneyasana. Breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Kick that left foot out for gate pose. Sweep your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, left hand falls over. Reaching that right arm long, long, long. Inhale to sweep your hands up. Take that left foot in front of you. Tuck your back toes. Come on up for crescent pose. One big breath in crescent. Exhale to tap that right knee down. Cactus your arms. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale up. On your exhale, popping into airplane pose. Hands to heart center to start with. Right leg is lifting, lifting, lifting. Chest is opening. Take one more inhale. Open your arms wide. We're going to tip left hand down, right arm up. Open those hips to the right side. One big breath. Exhale, we're going to land in warrior two, hopefully gentler than I did. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, big reverse in your warrior. One more inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Step it back. Chaturanga or downward facing dog if you're feeling a little tired. Cobra up dog. Everybody take a child's pose here. Bring your hips down, walk your hands forward. We're gonna run through that one more time. It's a nice, good, fast-paced sequence. Get your heart pumping, stretches all those good things. Next breath in, take your downward facing dog. We're just gonna go right from downward dog. We're not gonna start with chair pose tonight for the sake of time. Right leg lifts, inhale. Stack and open your hip. Option to flip into wild thing here. Spice it up a little bit more. One more inhale and wild thing. Exhale, come on back to three-legged dog. Breath in, your nose, exhale. Inhale to kick it up. Exhale, right knee to right tricep, holding it for 3, 2, 1. Switching left for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kick that foot up. Walk your hands back to meet that right foot at the back of your mat, or left at the back of your mat. Take a modification if you need to, like I don't have the room to do this, but I'm gonna grab onto my ankle and my shin for balance and slowly standing up into my tree pose, which we are gonna move from rather quickly here. Take an inhale, sliding into eagle pose. So wrap that leg all the way around your calf. Right arm is gonna go under your left arm one of these minutes. Maybe you're a very loose tree tonight. Right arm under left arm, plant those forearms together, press them out and up, stretching in, direct your breath into your rhomboids, that space between your shoulder blades, pulling navel to spine here. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release the cross of your arms and legs. Extend your right leg up, holding for 3, 2, 1. Kick that foot forward, pivot to face the left side of your mat. Coming down to Skandasana on that right leg. Left toes are high. If you had your hands on the mat this time, maybe try and float your hands up. Take an inhale. Exhale, stay low. Move slow to the back. One more breath in. Exhale, we're coming back forward. Plant that left hand. Rotate all the toes to the right side.
Inhale your hips high. Exhale, lowering for that awkward lunge. Delightful awkward lunge. As you inhale, you're coming back to center, dropping that left knee down. Anjaneyasana. Big breath here. Exhale, hands to heart center, taking that right foot out for gate pose. Breath in, sweep your hands high. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, both hands come up. Bring that right foot forward. Tucking those back toes. Taking that crescent lunge. Inhale to sweep your hands up. Exhale, cactus, drop it down. Inhale it up. Exhale, cactus and drop. Inhale up. Hands to heart center. Taking off into your airplane pose. Opening your arms wide, spread your wings as you transition into half moon. Option for Ardha Chandra Topasana, sugarcane pose. You can reach back and grab your foot, kicking into your hand for a bit of a quad stretch and a back bend. If you have that bind, go ahead and release it. We're all gonna land back in our warrior two pose. Inhale to reach that right arm forward. Exhale, reverse your triangle this time. Big inhale, straighten that leg out. Exhale, come into full triangle. Right arm reaches, reaches, reaches. Come on down to full triangle pose. Oh. It's a nice compliment to Skandasana earlier on. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, I want you to bend to that right knee. Bring your hands to the inside of that front foot. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot. Coming into lizard pose here. Feet to about 2 o'clock. I want you to untuck your back toes for this one. And take your right hand, just kind of gently pressing into that right thigh. Pay attention to your body if it's feeling strange or pinching. Back off of this. Otherwise, knees and toes in one delightful plane. Option to reach back and grab your foot for a quad stretch here. One more breath in. And then I want you to take that foot over for pigeon pose. So heel toe that foot over to the left side. Right shin is parallel-ish to the top of your mat. Inhale tall. And then fold forward or take whatever variation of pigeon you would like. The goal is really just to stretch that outer hip. We do a lot of inner hip stuff in these classes, so I want to make sure you're feeling equal weight for your outer hips. I encourage you to move and pigeon and find a spot that's really intense and hang out there. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, hands come under your shoulders. Step that right foot back. Take three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Option to keep that right leg lifted. Cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Second side, left leg lifts. Inhale. Stack and open that hip. Stay here or maneuver your way into your wild thing. Hips are high. One more breath. Come on back to your three-legged dog. Inhale. Knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale, kicking it up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep for 3, 2, 1. Kick it to that right tricep for 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog. Walk your hands back to meet that right foot. Take whatever variation of a standing split you can do. Next time, I'll bring my mat a little further forward. One more breath, and then stand up into your tree pose. Reset your balance, work on those stabilizers. From tree pose, go ahead and slide that foot around into eagle. Left arm under right arm here. Pull that navel to your spine. Press those forearms out of your right toes the way I just was. Try to relax your foot. One more inhale. Exhale, release your hands high. Left leg holds up for 3, 2, 1. Step it forward. Pivot to the long side of your mat. Coming into Skandasana. Right toes to the sky, left toes are flat on the ground. If you can't get your foot flat, it's okay, something to kind of work towards. Take a big breath. Exhale, slide to the back here. Left toes holding high. One more big inhale. Exhale, coming forward, drop that right hand. We're gonna pivot onto the outside of our feet, all the toes going to the left. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, set your hip down. Lovely IT band stretch. Inhale, back through center. Drop your right knee down, coming into that Anjaneyasana. Hands up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, left foot comes out. Sweep your hands high, tipping over to the left. Final gate pose, big reach that right hand here. Inhale, go ahead and come on up. Take your left foot forward. Whew. Running out of breath, and we're gonna tuck our back toes into our crescent pose. Inhale here. Exhale, tap down in cactus. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale up, hands to heart center. Pop off that right foot. Take your airplane pose. That right foot nice and high, opening your chest, spread your wings wide. Open your hips and chest to that right side. Establish your balance, and once you feel like you might have decent balance, if you want to take sugarcane pose, you can reach back and grab your foot, kicking into that right hand with your foot. It's kind of like a variation of dancer pose, a little trickier because you're tipped over to the side. One more breath in. On your exhale, you can release that foot, landing back into that warrior two. Inhale to reach your left arm forward. Exhale, reverse triangle, straighten out that left leg, should feel good. Take a big breath in. Exhale that left hand forward, hips come back. Left hand down to the shin, right hand is high. Enjoy this delightful triangle pose. Take one more breath. On your exhale, hands come down to the inside of that front foot. Drop your right knee down. We're going to take lizard pose. So untuck those back toes. Heel toe this foot out to about 10 o'clock. Knees and toes facing the same plane. So make sure your toes aren't tweaking and pointing to the front of your mat. They're kind of slightly pointing off the mat here. That left hand's going to gently press on your left thigh. Nice hip stretch here. And then if you have the option, you can also come back and grab that right foot with your left hand for a really nice deep quad stretch. Take one more inhale. Then on your exhale, we're going to cruise into our pigeon pose. That left shin parallel-ish to the top of your mat. Sitting up high on your inhale. On your exhale, take whatever variation you'd like. That could be king pigeon. You could bring your head down the way I am. You could thread the needle. You can move around. I love to move around in pigeon pose. Take one more big deep breath in. On your exhale, bring your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your back toes. Take three-legged dog. Inhale. And on your exhale, chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Take a child's pose here. Knees wide. Hips come back. Walk those hands out long. Wiggle side to side here. Bring the palms of your hands together. Bend at your elbows. Walk your elbows forward. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Bring your fingers back to massage your neck. Take one more breath in. And your exhale should come on up to your shins here. We're going to take one round of camel pose. If you know you don't like camel, please feel free to just sit in Virasana and rest. You can take eagle arms while we're in Virasana. If you do want to play with camel, and you're used to camel, you can have your feet flat on the mat. If you're new to camel, have your toes tucked so your heels are pointed up. Walk your elbows or your hands to the lower
part of your back to your sacrum. Pull your navel to your spine here. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, using your core, using your quads, we're going to lower down. If this feels like enough, stop right here. If you want to keep going, you can reach back and grab your heels. If you grab your heels, you can let your head fall back only if it feels okay on your neck, pressing your hips to the sky. One more big breath. On your exhale, go ahead and come on back up, and everybody can come into Virasana. Let everything settle back in. It's an intense stretch. Back bends give you energy though, and I'm trying to get you all pepped up for your freaking weekend. Go ahead and come back to your butt here. We're gonna take Gomukhasana. So I want your left knee pointed directly at the top of your mat, and your right knee is gonna come directly on top of your left knee. I want you to walk your feet out like they're a little T. You can hold on to your feet if that feels good. You can also take Gomukhasana arms, where your left hand is reaching up your back and right hand is coming down to meet your left hand. But you don't have to do that. If you have the mobility in your shoulders, feel free to do so. Take a big breath in. And then I want you to fold forward here. So this is a nice outer hip stretch. You might not be able to go very far before you're like, holy shit, this is a lot. And that's totally good. That means you're getting the stretch. So just let the stretch happen. It's our last deep stretch of class, by the way. But it's a doozy to end on. Take one more big breath. And then slowly come up, uncross your legs. Shake that out. Side two, right knee points directly to the top of your mat. And that left knee is going to land on top of your right knee. So there's like a little point. And I like to walk my feet out to a T because it just makes the stretch a little bit more intense and balanced. And I also kind of like holding onto my feet here. If you want to switch the arms this time, it's going to be left arm bent at the elbow, reaching down, and right arm coming up your back. You can also use a strap for that if you'd like. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bring it forward. Oh yeah. Clearly this is an area of distress for me. And I kind of like that. I wish you could see Roscoe right now. He's like full-blown Shavasana. Dog roach. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, bring it up. Wiggle out those legs. Scoot forward on your mat. Come on down to your back. Stack your shins over your knees. Wiggle side to side. Let those knees fall over to the left side. Maybe scoot your hips to the right. Open that right arm out, watching your fingers on that right side or having your neck turn to the right side. Big spinal twist here. Inhale, knees through center. Exhale, hips to the left, knees to the right side. Left arm opens. Check out what's going on over the left hand. One more big breath on this side. Exhale, come through center. Take your happy baby pose. Reach up and grab the soles of your feet. Squish your sacrum down to the mat. Take any variations of happy baby you want. And when you're ready, take any final poses you'd like to take. And then release into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Take up space. Be comfortable. Feel good. Stay in your Shavasana for as long as you would like. I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you so much for joining me for a late edition Bellingham Treehouse Yoga class. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Cheers.